In the last video, I explained the problem about the triangular prism. Now, here I define one problem of square prism. Okay, it's a one-step problem. You should read this problem first. Okay, and again, one more suggestion for you: you should, while watching video, you should keep sketchbook along with pencil with you. Okay, and now the problem is a square prism, side of base 40 mm and axial height 70 mm, rest on HP on its base such that side of base equally inclined to VP. This is the condition, side of base equally inclined to VP, that I will explain while solving the problem. Draw the projection of solid. Okay. Before actually solving the problem, you should understand it properly. Okay. After reading this problem 2 or 3 times, now convert this problem statement into data. Okay. Now, how to convert the problem statement into data? Let us see. Okay. Now, first of all, you have to identify the solid. Okay, which solid it is. It is a square prism. It is a square prism. You know, after understanding the solid, you should imagine, okay, that solid. It's a square prism. Square prism is like that. This is a square prism. The base is a square. Now this is a square prism. A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a square prism. Okay. Now, dimension of that square prism: base 40 mm, side of base 40 mm. So this side is 40 mm. Okay. And axial height is 70 mm. That means this axial height. This axial height is 70 mm. That means height of this prism is 70 mm. Okay. Now these are the dimensions. Okay. Now what is given? It rests on HP. This solid is resting on HP, on its base. Okay. Solid is resting on HP, on its base. This is the base and this base is on HP. Okay, that means the solid is resting on HP like that. Okay, here it is a cylinder, but if it is a square solid, it is that the sides of base are equally inclined to VP. Okay, that means now we have one solid. This is a square prism. This is the base square and it's a prism. That means two bases. Okay, and axis. Now side of base is 40 mm. And axial height is 70 mm. Okay. Now you will have to project that one. And the condition is the side of base are equally inclined to VP. Okay. Now I will explain what is the condition. Okay. So first of all, the first one. Okay. Convert it into data. So it is a dimension of the solid. Now it is a condition is given: rest on HP. Rest on HP on its base. Okay, and the condition is the side of base equally inclined to VP. Sides of base equally inclined VP. Now this is the condition: rest on HP, on its base, and sides of base equally inclined to VP. Now we have to imagine the solid. Now this is the solid, square prism. This is VP, this is HP. Now resting on HP. Okay, on its base. So base is on HP. Okay, and another condition is given to you: sides of base are equally inclined to VP. These are the sides of base. Okay, now in this case the side is perpendicular to VP, two sides are perpendicular to VP and two sides are parallel to VP. Okay, Now you have to place this solid such that all the sides are equally inclined to VP. That means the condition is like that. Okay. In this case, this side inclined 45 degree to VP. This side inclined 45 degree to VP. This is the side inclined 45 degree to VP, and this side also inclined 45 degree to VP. Understand? Sides of base equally inclined to VP means you have to place the solid on HP, and the condition is all the sides are equally inclined to VP. That means you have to position the solid like that. Okay. Now this is the position of the solid. Okay. And top view of this is like that. Okay. And this is your front view. Okay. Front view is like that. Now we have to start the drawing. Okay. Now this is the position of the solid. You know the solid, and now you have to draw the solid. Now it is in first quadrant. So XY line. Now after drawing XY line, we have to define the plane. So this is VP. This is HP. Okay. Now the question arises where to start that drawing. Okay, from where? From VP, either from VP or from HP. Okay. Now you know the rule. In last lecture I taught you the rule. Okay. So you have to draw the problem from that view where we can see the base. Okay, where we can see the base. Now you have to think whether you can observe the base from front view or top view. Okay, in this position. Now it is very much clear that from top view you will get the base. Okay, so from top view you can observe the base of this solid. So you have to start the this drawing by drawing the top view. Okay. Now how to draw the top view? Okay, I will give you 2 or 3 conditions. You have to identify which is the correct one. Okay, either you have to draw like that, or this one, or okay. So these are the 2 conditions. Okay, so which one is correct? Now as the sides of base are equally inclined, okay, in this case all the sides are equally inclined 45 degree to VP. Okay, so you have to draw this condition. This is not the correct one. Okay, so now draw the top view like that, equally inclined. Now this is equally inclined. Now as you all know, how many corners are there? There are 8 corners, and from top view you can directly visualize the 4 corners, and 4 corners coincide with the other 4 corners. Okay, so here there are 8 corners. So ABCD is the lower base, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is the upper base, and this is the axis. You have to also show the axis here. Okay, so this is the top view. Now projecting the front view. Okay, so this is the front view. Now lower base is on HP. So A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, and this is the axis. As the front edge and this axis coincide with each other, so here you will get the axis here. Now height of the axis is 70 mm. Now this is the upper base, 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. This is upper base. Okay. Now this is the front view and top view of the solid. Now here this is axis, but in front of this axis this is the edge. Okay, which is directly visible. So here you have to draw the continuous dark line. Okay, because axis is behind the front edge. Okay, so this is the front view and top view of this square prism and the solution of this problem statement. Okay, thank you.